Hello friends, welcome back to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World, where today we are continuing and maybe concluding our replay of the 1963 World Series, which took place, of course, between the New York Yankees, representing the American League, and the Los Angeles Dodgers, who were the pennant winners in the National League. And unlike real life, where the Dodgers had a 4-game sweep, we are up to Game 6 in this replay using payoff pitch baseball. And it's been an amazing set of games to this point. Games 1 and 2 were in Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Game 1 was won by the Yankees 3-2. Game 2 was won by the Yankees 2-1. Then we flew out to LA for games 3, 4, and 5. And in game 3, the Yankees won 2-1. Are you sensing a theme here? In game 4, the Dodgers took their first game of the series 3-2. Game 5 was won by the Dodgers 4-3. And we're up to Game 6 today. So we've had 5 one-run ball games. A lot of drama. If you haven't watched them on my channel, they're under the Payoff Pitch playlist, and they're a lot of fun. We're up to Game 6 today, and of course we can't use the as-played lineups because there was no Game 6, but I'm repeating the lineup that was used in Game 3 between these same two starting pitchers. But again, this is the problem with as-played lineups. All of the variables have changed. Would Ralph Houck and Walter Alston have used these lineups? Nobody really knows. I'm flying blind here, but trying to stay faithful to the teams. So here we are. The date is October 9th, 1963. We are in Yankee Stadium for Game 6 and, if necessary, Game 7. The Yankees lead the series 3-2. The opposing pitchers today are Jim Bouton for the homestanding Yankees and Don Drysdale for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Their previous matchup in this series was won by Bouton, and it was this was a 2-1 Yankee victory in Los Angeles. It was the first game we played in Los Angeles. Drysdale pitched better, but Bouton won, both through complete games. 2-1 Yankee victory. So we'll see what happens today. If the Dodgers do win today, then Game 7 will be between a rematch, the third time through, between Koufax and Whitey Ford. Sandy Koufax and Whitey Ford, the two pitchers have split the first 2 meetings. So the Yankees took the first 3 games of the series. If the Dodgers win today, they play Game 7 with Koufax going, I don't know. So we'll see. Let's just say, leave it at this. It's a very big game for the Yankees to win, if they want to win this series, because Whitey Ford was great, but 63 was Koufax's year. So we'll see what happens. With no further ado, let's go to the starting lineups for today's game with payoff pitch baseball. I use payoff pitch baseball. I use a combination of the fast action cards and the dice. The batting order for the for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers for today's Game 6. Maury Wills leads off at short. Jim Gilliam bats second at third. Willy Davis bats third in center field. Tommy Davis bats fourth in left field. Ron Fairley bats fifth in right field. Bill Moose Skowron bats sixth at first base. Johnny Roseborough bats seventh. He'll be behind the plate. Dick Tracewski bats eighth. He'll play second. And Don Drysdale is on the mound. The Big Twin D had 42 starts in 1963, 17 complete games. He was 19-17 with a 2.63 earned run average in 315 innings of work. For the homestanding New York Yankees, the Bronx Bombers lead off with Tony Kubek at shortstop. Bobby Richardson at second will bat second. Tom Tresh will bat third in left field. Mickey Mantle will bat fourth in center field. Joe Pepitone will bat fifth and play first base. Elston Howard will bat sixth. He'll be behind the plate. Johnny Blanchard will play right field. Roger Maris was injured in Game 2 in real life, and so he's been on the bench for me ever since. Excuse me. Clete Boyer will bat eighth and play third base, and Jim Bouton will bat ninth and do the pitching. He had 40 games, 30 of them were starts, 12 complete games, 1 save, 21-7 in 1963 with a 2.53 earned run average in 249 innings of work. And there we are with our lineups and our pitchers for today's game. All right, so Maury Wills is stepping in the batter's box against Jim Bouton. And we are ready to go with game number 6. Rolling all 4 dice. Bouton's pitch to Wills is a defense check. We are in Yankee Stadium. So, let's see, that's a 92. And a 92 is an error check on the center fielder. Center fielder's error number, it's Mickey Mantle. His error number is a 4. And let's see where we go here. Ballpark card, Mantle is a 4. So we're going to re-roll our dice. 1 to 34, and the Mick makes an error. He does not make an error. He makes the catch for out number 1. And we're underway in the Bronx. Jim Gilliam coming to the plate now against Jim Bouton. That is a tough result. 21 is going to be a base hit for Gilliam. A single. And the Dodgers have 1 out, 1 on for Willy Davis. Bouton kicks and deals. That's a patient result. 34 against Bouton is a base hit for Willy Davis. That base hit is going to be a grounder up the middle. Gilliam is going to go to third, and the Dodgers have men at the corners in the top of the first. Tommy Davis is up. Yankee infield at double play depth. The pitch from Bouton to Davis is an in-play result. That's a 13. That's going to be a base hit and a 1-0 Dodger lead. Willy Davis is going to stop at second base as Tresh gets the throw back in. Fairley comes to the plate. Yankee infield at double play depth. Bouton threw a lot of pitches in Game 3. Complete game with 12 hits allowed. In-play result is a 68. That's a ground ball to Tony Kubek at short. Double play numbers, 7 for Bouton and a 7 for Fairley. Kubek goes to Richardson for 1, and the relay to first is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 6-4-3 double play turn by the Yankees. But the Dodgers get a run on 3 hits and take a very early 1-0 lead in this ball game. Kubek, Richardson, and Tresh coming up in the Yankee first. Every game, 1 run. Every game tight. We're in Game 6. The pitch is a defense check against the Big Twin D. And a 39 will be an error check on Drysdale. His defense is a 2. So 1 to 51, he's going to boot it, and he boots it. Now let's see how many he boots it for. One base error. So he fumbles the comebacker, and Kubek is safe at first. Now it's Richardson. Could bunt here. Could put a play on. Drysdale struck out 251 in 315 innings. Yeah, I think it's, let's see, Richardson's bunt rating is a D. Not good. All right, so we're going to leave it as is. Kubek's at first, Drysdale to stretch. The pitch to Bobby Richardson is a wheelhouse check for Bobby Richardson. It's hit to center and deep. Willy Davis on his horse. He's going to get there. Kubek will retreat to first, and there's one down in the Yankee first. Ooh, it was a hanger, but Richardson didn't get all of it. Tresh up now. In play, 47. Line drive, caught by Dick Tracewski. It's now in Mantle at the plate. Drysdale the stretch and the pitch with Kubek still at first. That's a tough result. 49. I struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. One complete in the Bronx. Dodgers 1, Yankees nothing. Drysdale with an early lead. They're trying to get it to Koufax for Game 7. Skowron, Roseboro, and Tracewski in the Dodgers second. It's a tough result. 74 is hit in the air to center. Mickey Mantle coming on, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Johnny Roseboro up. Bouton winds and deals. Tough result. Ground ball hit to Boyer. To his left, he gloves it and throws to Pepitone for out number 2. Here's Dick Tracewski. Pitch to Dick. Patient result. Walked him. 1 on with 2 outs now. Drysdale comes up. He might be their best hitter. He'll be in column 5. Bouton the stretch and the delivery. Tough result. Hey, struck him out. Bouton gets his first. We've played an inning and a half. It's 1-0 Dodgers at Yankee Stadium. In different ways, a must-win for both teams. Pepitone, Howard, and Blanchard coming up in the second for the Yanks. Drysdale kicks and deals. It's in play. That's a base hit for Pepitone. Goes to right field. Collected by Fairley, and Pepe is aboard. Every game of the series, a 1-run, tight, tense affair. Howard at the plate, Drysdale the stretch, and the pitch to Elston is a tough result, and hey, got him on a bender. 1 gone, 2 strikeouts for Drysdale in the game. Blanchard up, Drysdale the stretch and the delivery. It's a defense check. That is a 36, which is an error check for Drysdale. He is a 2. So 1-51, he's going to boot it. He boots it. Let's see how bad it is. Drysdale's had all sorts of yips out there today. And he fumbles it away. It rolls toward Tracewski, but there will be no play. It's a 1-base error on the Dodgers starter. The big right-hander has fumbled 2 errors in an inning and a third so far. Boyer up with 1 out. Chance to tie the game. On deck is Bouton. Drysdale the stretch and the delivery is a tough result. And that's going to be a base hit for Boyer. Clete Boyer has been a machine in this series. It's a soft blooper into left field. Around second comes Pepitone, and we're going to have a tie ball game on a blooper by Clete Boyer. Tommy Davis' throw comes into second base. Blanchard goes all the way to third, and there are Yankees at the corners with 1 out in the second. A 1-1 ball game, and here comes Bouton. Not much of a hitter. He's in the 1 column. Infield gonna move in. The pitch from Drysdale to Bouton is strike 3 swinging. Broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. 2 outs now. Blanchard still at third. Boyer still at first. And at the plate is Kubek. Pitch to Tony. Patient result. And he grounds 1 to Wills. Maury's going to go the short way to Trzaskowski, and that will retire the Yankees in the 2nd. They get the tie, though. A run on 2 hits. It's unearned, but it still counts, and the error was on Drysdale. So we go to the 3rd with your score. Dodgers 1, Yankees 1. Top of the order coming for the Dodgers. Wills, Gilliam, and Willy Davis. Bouton's pitch to Maury Wills. A tough result and a base hit for Maury Wills. He's on with a single, and now we got another chance to see Howard and Wills do their thing. As Maury is working on his lead. Checking Howard's throwing rating one more time. He's at 3. All right, Bouton the stretch. And the delivery to Gilliam. There goes Maury. Well, let's see if he gets the jump. We got to see if he gets the jump. He does not get a jump. All right, so it's up to Gilliam now. And the delivery to Junior Gilliam. He squares to bunt. And he gets it down. It is bunted to Bouton. He turns and throws to Richardson covering at first, and they move Wills to second base with 1 out in the 3rd. We got a 1-1 game. Bouton the stretch, the pitch to Willy Davis, who's also 1 for 1. It's a patient result. Hit in the air to center. Mickey Mantle under it. He will make the catch. And Wills doesn't want to get thrown out at third base, so he's going to hold it with 2 outs, and so he's going to hold at second for Tommy Davis. Bouton up to the task, maybe. He's allowed 4 hits in 2 2/3. The pitch to Tommy Davis is a base hit for Tommy Davis. This is to center field. Around third comes Wills. He's going to score with the second and tie-breaking Dodger run. It's 2-1 Dodgers. Tommy Davis with a pair of ribbies as the Dodgers take a 2-1 lead in the 3rd. Bouton may not have his stuff today. The Dodger bullpen is going to get to work. And it's going to be Ralph Terry starting to throw, and he will be joined by nobody. It's going to be Ralph Terry starting to throw. And up to the plate comes Ron Fairley with 2 outs in the 3rd. The pitch in play. Popped him up. This wouldn't be a home run in a phone booth. Clete Boyer on the infield dirt, calling and taking for out number 3. So we go to the bottom of the 3rd with a 2-1 Dodger advantage. Richardson, Tresh, and Mantle, 2-3-4 coming up for the boys from the Bronx. Bobby Richardson facing Drysdale. Drysdale winds and delivers. It's a tough result. This is grounded to Dick Trzaskowski to his left. He gloves it. He throws to Bill Skowron for out number 1. 1 down in the bottom of the 3rd. 2-1 Dodgers. Drysdale winds and delivers. Patient result. And this is corked by Tresh, who's been cold in the series. But this is going to get over everybody's head and bounce around in right center. Around second goes Tresh. He's heading for third. The relay from Trzaskowski. Tresh slides in safely with a one-out triple. Tying run 90 feet away for the Yankees. It just continues. Mantle at the plate. The infield is in for the Dodgers. The pitch to the Mick. Tough result. Mickey grounds it to Wills. And Maury Wills okay, got to re-roll the 2d6. Here comes Tresh for home. Wills fires to Roseboro, who applies the tag, and Tresh is out at the plate. 6-2 if you're scoring with us. Mantle is safe at first on the fielder's choice. The contact play was on, and Tresh gets thrown out. The Dodgers keep their 2-1 lead. Now it's Pepitone with Mantle at first. Man alive. Don Drysdale's delivery is tough. Ground ball. Trzaskowski, he's going to go the short way to Wills, and that'll retire the Yankees in the third. A triple is wasted. Man alive, what a series. The Dodgers lead going to the fourth inning 2-1. Skowron, Roseboro, and Trzaskowski 6-7-8 against Bouton. Bill Skowron is 0 for 1. The pitch to him is a patient result. 23, he draws a walk. Now it's Roseboro. Bouton the stretch. The delivery to Johnny Roseboro is in play, and that's going to be extra bases for Roseboro. Over Mantle's head. Rattling around in the monuments. He fires it back toward the infield. Kubek with the relay to Boyer. Not in time. It's a triple for Roseboro. Skowron scores all the way from first, which is worth the price of the ticket right there. And it's 3-1 Dodgers. The Yankee infield moves in now. Terry starts throwing again in a hurry in the Yankee bullpen. Trzaskowski drew a walk in the second in his only at bat. Nobody out, Drysdale on deck. Bouton, the infield is in. Bouton, the pitch is a defense check. And that is a 55, which is an error check on Bobby Richardson. Bobby Richardson is a 4 on the error check. So 1-34, and he's going to boot it, and Roseboro's going to score. Oops, nope. It would help if I rolled the right dice. He does not boot it. Now, the infield was in. And the ball goes by Richardson into the outfield. It's a 4-1 Dodger lead. Trzaskowski slaps it past Richardson, who didn't boot it, but it went by him and into right field. So Drysdale comes up now with a 4-1 lead and a chance to bury the Yankees in the fourth inning. Nobody's been doing any burying in this whole series. This is the biggest lead anybody's had. Bouton the stretch. The delivery to the big twin D. Hey, struck him out. 2 strikeouts for Bouton now. Wills up with Trzaskowski still at first. 1 man out. We're in the fourth. 4-1 Dodgers. The pitch. Patient result. And Maury Wills draws a walk, and out of the dugout hops Ralph Houck. And that's going to do it for Jim Bouton today. Ralph Terry is going to come on. To face Jim Gilliam. Bouton goes 3 1/3. He allows 7 hits. He walked 3 men, struck out 2, allowed 4 runs. They're all earned, but 2 more guys are his responsibility on the bases. He is in line for the loss unless the Yankees can rally against Don Drysdale. 1 out, Gilliam up, Trzaskowski at second, Wills at first. The delivery is in play. That's hit in the air to left. Under it is Tom Tresh for out number 2. Willy Davis comes up. Terry the stretch. The delivery to Willy Davis is a tough result. 36, base hit, Willy Davis. Fights it off. Line drive into center field. Everybody's going one base. Mantle gets it on a hop and fires it home to Bouton, who cuts it off at the pitcher's mound, and the bases are dripping with Dodgers again for the RBI machine, Tommy Davis. 4-1 Dodgers, but there are 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Terry the stretch, the delivery home. In play, ground ball comebacker, gloved by Terry. He turns and throws to Bouton, and they're out of the disaster, but 2-run score. On 3 hits, they leave the bases loaded. Might come back to haunt LA. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 4-1 Dodgers. Howard, Blanchard, and Boyer coming up in the Yankee 4th. The pitch from Drysdale is in play result. Hit in the air to center. High but not deep. Willy Davis there. 1 down. Now it's Blanchard. 0 for 1. The pitch from Drysdale is a defense check. That is a 7. That is a range check. Get to the kitchen. Oh my God, I smell gas. Don't light a match. It's a range check for Dick Trzaskowski. He is a C on the range. Home on the range. 1 49. By him for a base hit. Blanchard with a single. Yankees fighting back. Clete Boyer, who's been hot, has the Yankee RBI on the day. Is at the plate. 1 out, 1 on for the New York Yankees. Dodgers, Drysdale, the stretch. The pitch is a wheelhouse. Oh, he just missed it. Ground ball, Kubek. Double play numbers. 5 for Boyer, 7 for Drysdale. Wills has it. He goes to Trzaskowski for 1. The relay to Skowron is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 6-4-3 double play turned by the Dodgers. And that will end the 4th. We go to the 5th with your score. Dodgers 4, Yankees 1. Game 6 of our replay of the 1963 World Series. The Yankees lead in our replay 3-2. All right, so we got to do a couple things here. Okay. All right. Fairley leads off against Terry. It's the top of the 5th, 4-1 Dodgers. The pitch, tough result, 78. Hit in the air to center. Mickey Mantle into right center will make the catch for out number 1. Here's Skowron, 0 for 1 for Bill. The pitch from Ralph Terry is in play. Line drive caught by Bobby Richardson. 2 down, and now Roseboro. 1 for 2, a run-scoring triple in the fourth that was huge for the Dodgers. Extended their lead at the time to 2 runs. In play, ground ball, Bouton. He's going to flip to Terry covering, and that will retire the Dodgers for the first time in 1-2-3 order in the fifth. We're halfway through with the Dodgers leading Game 6, 4-1. They're trying to get to Koufax in Game 7. Ralph Terry is going to lead off. Then it's going to be Kubek and then Richardson in the fifth. Drysdale will wind and deliver to Ralph Terry. He's in the 3 column here. Defense check. It's a 21. It's a range check for Maury Wills. Maury Wills' range is a D. And here's our ballpark card. 1-60. It's going to sneak. Would help if I rolled both dice. 1-60. It's going to sneak through, and it does for a base hit for the Yankee pitcher, Ralph Terry. Drysdale gives his shortstop a look, and Kubek comes to the plate. Nobody out, bottom of the fifth. This series has been unbelievable. Drysdale the stretch and the delivery to Kubek. The Wisconsin native pops it up. Maury Wills on the infield dirt calls for it and takes it for out number 1. Richardson 0 for 2. Drysdale kicks and deals. Tough result. 37 for Bobby. It's a comebacker to Drysdale. Double play numbers. 6 for Richardson. 7 for Drysdale. He gloves it and fires to Wills for 1. The relay to Skowron is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 1-6-3 double play turned by the Dodgers. And we go to the 6th with your score. Dodgers 4, Yankees 1. 8-9-1 coming up for the Dodgers. It's Tracewski, Drysdale, and Wills in the 6th. Dick Tracewski. In play, base hit, center field, drops in front of Mantle. Second hit for Dick today. Up comes Drysdale. Now, you'd normally think about bunting, but not with this guy. The pitch from Terry to Drysdale is in play. Ground ball. Kubek. Double play numbers. 6 here, 9 there. Kubek gloves it. Goes to Richardson for 1. The relay to Bouton is not in time. Drysdale beats the wrap at first, and it'll be Wills with 1 out and 1 on. Terry the stretch. The delivery to Maury Wills. The tough result. And pops up. Bobby Richardson on the infield grass. 2 down. Gilliam up now. Terry's done a good job in relief. Now Gilliam will hit a triple, of course. Terry the stretch and the delivery. It's a tough result. Base hit like clockwork. Base hit for Gilliam, blooped into right. Falls in front of Fairley. Stopping at second is Drysdale. There's 2 on with 2 outs for Willy Davis. Davis, 2 for 3 today. Terry, the stretch, and the delivery is a defense check. A 16 is a range check for Tony Kubek. Kubek's range is a B. Got to the kitchen. Oh my God, I smell gas. The B range is a hit 1-39. Kubek gloves it. He goes to Richardson the short way to retire the side. Ooh, after 5.5, it's 4-1 Dodgers. They've had chances to blow out the Yankees, but they strand the runners. Let's total up the left on base by the Dodgers in the game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in 6 innings. All right, Tresh, Mantle, and Pepitone in the bottom of the 6th for the Yankees. The pitch from Drysdale. Tough result. Hey, struck him out. The broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. 4th for Drysdale. Now it's Mantle. 1 out in the 6th. Drysdale's pitch. Tough result. Ground ball, Wills. He gloves it, gathers it, throws to Skowron, 2 gone. Now it's Pepitone. 1 for 2. Ballpark result. Ooh boy. 55. Left-handed batter. Wheelhouse. He hung one to Pepe. It's a base hit for Pepitone into right field. Collected by Fairley. It's a 2-out single, and now Howard is up. Drysdale the stretch and the delivery to the Yankee catcher. Tough result. Ground ball, Wills. He goes the short way to Trzaskowski, and the side is retired. After 6, Dodgers 4, Yankees 1. It's the top of the 7th, and your new Yankee pitcher is right-hander Stan Williams. 29 games, 21 starts, 6 complete games, 146 innings of work for Stan. 9-8 record with a 3.21 earned run average. He's in to face Davis, Fairley, and Skowron in the top of the 7th. And his job, of course, is to hold the Dodgers right where they are at a 4-1 lead. Williams is going to bat 9th in the order, which means that he may be up 3rd in the bottom of the 7th. Unless Walter Alston goes to the bench. Tommy Davis is 2 for 3. The pitch from Williams to Davis is in play. Base hit for Davis. Hit number 3. Goes to right field. It's a blooper that falls in front of Blanchard. And now it's Fairley. Fairley's 0 for 3. Williams the stretch and the delivery is in play. And this is a base hit into right field. Stopping at second is Tommy Davis. 2 on for the Dodgers now. Is this the inning they're going to blow the Yankees out? They keep stranding runners and blowing opportunities to force Game 7. Skowron 0 for 2. I'm dropping dice left and right. The drama is killing me. 0 for 2 for Skowron. Williams the stretch. And the delivery is in play, and it's a base hit for Skowron. Into the gap in center field. Holding at third is Davis. The Dodgers have the bases dripping with nobody out. The Yankee infield moves in. The Yankee bullpen gets moving again. It's Reniff and Hamilton as they're not giving up on this game. Infield in. Roseboro at the plate. He's 1 for 3. Williams the stretch and the delivery to Johnny. It's an defense check. An error check for Mantle. His error number is a 4. Ballpark card. 1 to 34. He's going to boot it. He does not boot it. So we have a deep fly to Mantle. He will make the catch. Tagging is Tommy Davis. Davis will score with run number 5 for the Dodgers. And now we got to check Fairley's running rating, which is a 6. He will tag and go to third. So 1 out with runners at the corners. Roseboro hits a clutch sacrifice fly. And the Yankee infield has to stay in. Trzaskowski comes to the plate. 5-1 Dodgers, 7th inning. Williams the stretch and the delivery to Dick. Hey, struck him out, and he picked a good time for it. 2 gone now, and Drysdale comes to the plate. No sign of the Clampets. The pitch from Williams. Tough result. No. Yes. Tough result. And hey, struck him out. So Stan allows 3 singles and a run. The Dodgers are now up by 4. And we go to the bottom of the 7th, time to stretch them out at Yankee Stadium with your score. Dodgers 5, Yankees 1. Blanchard, Boyer, and maybe a pinch hitter for Williams coming in the bottom of the 7th. Drysdale kicks and deals to Blanchard. Ballpark. It's a wheelhouse for Blanchard. He hung one. And it's to right and deep. Back goes Fairley. 5-2 game. Blanchard crushes one into the lower pavilion. Yankees within 3. Boyer is up. We're going to get a pinch hitter for Williams. In the on-deck circle, it'll be... Oh boy, it's tempting to use Maris, but I don't think I should. So I'm going to have Yogi Berra in the on-deck circle for Stan Williams. Boyer is 1 for 2. Drysdale kicks and deals. Tough result. 43. Hey, struck him out. Number 5 for the big Twin D. Berra comes to the plate to hit for Williams. Stan pitched 1 inning. Allowed 3 hits, 1 run, struck out 2. The new pitcher in the 8th inning for the Yankees will be Steve Hamilton. But for right now, it's Yogi Berra up with Kubek on deck. The pitch from Drysdale is in play. Hit in the air to left, curving away from Tommy Davis, but he gets there for out number 2. Tony Kubek up, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Drysdale kicks and delivers. Tough result. Hey, struck him out. Number 6. That'll end the 7th. The Yankees get a run back. We go to the 8th with your score. Dodgers 5, Yankees 2. Steve Hamilton is on. We'll tell you about him. The Yankee short man in the bullpen that was left-handed. 34 games, 5 saves, 5-1 record with a 2.60 earned run average in 62 innings of work. He will face the top 3 of the Dodger order, Wills, Gilliam, and Willy Davis. In the 8th, 5-2 Dodgers. Reniff is still throwing in the bullpen, and he is being joined by Bill Kunkel. Righty-righty action. The pitch from Hamilton to Wills is a tough result. 86 is a ground ball to Kubek at short. He's up with it and throws to Pepitone for out number 1. Now it's Gilliam. Jim is 2 for 3. The pitch to him is a tough result. Ground ball, Bobby Richardson to his left. He gloves it and throws to Pepitone for out number 2. Here's Willy Davis. 2 for 4. The pitch to Willie. Tough result. 69. Ground ball. Tony Kubek. He throws to Pepitone, and that will retire the Dodgers 1-2-3. Only the second time that's happened today. In the 8th, We go to the bottom of the 8th with your score. Dodgers 5, Yankees 2. Even when it's not a one-run game, it's tight. Sherry and Peronowski, lefty-righty double-barreled action in the Dodger bullpen. They're cooking. Drysdale is at his fatigue limit, but he's allowed 2 runs or less, and so he continues at normal strength. It's Richardson, Tresh, and Mantle, 2, 3, 4 in the bottom of the 8th for the Yankees. They trail by 3. They win this game. The series is over with a Yankee win. The pitch is a ballpark result for Bobby Richardson. It's in play. And he hits it on the ground to third. That's Jim Gilliam, who gathers it and throws to Skowron for out number 1. The Dodgers are 5 outs from forcing a Game 7 after being down in the series 3-0. Tresh 1 for 3. The pitch from Drysdale is in play. It's in play. Ground ball. Dick Tracewski. He throws to Skowron for out number 2. Drysdale coming up big in this ball game to force a Game 7 with Koufax on the mound for the Dodgers. The Yankees will have Whitey Ford going if there is a Game 7. Mantle 0 for 3. The pitch is a tough result, and it's a base hit for the Mick. A 2-out single, and Bouton comes up. Drysdale to stretch. The pitch to Pepe is a tough result, and popped him up. Jim Gilliam on the infield dirt calling and taking 4 out. Number 3, we go to the 9th with the score. Dodgers 5, Yankees 2. New pitcher coming on for the Yankees is going to be Hal Reniff, their short man, making his first appearance in the series, if I'm not mistaken. He was 48 games, 18 saves, 4-3 with a 2.62 earned run average in 89 innings of work. He was, I think, as I said, right-handed. Tommy Davis, Ron Fairley, Bill Skowron in the Yankee 9th. Or in the Dodger 9th, 3 for 4 for Davis. The pitch from Reniff is a tough result. Hit in the air to center. Mickey Mantle in his tracks. 1 down. Now it's Fairley. 1 for 4 for Ron. Reniff kicks and delivers. Tough result. And hit on the ground to third. That's Clete Boyer. He plants and throws to Bouton for out number 2. 8 in a row retired by the Yankee bullpen. Skowron up. 1 for 3. The pitch to Moose. Patient result, and he does draw a walk, of course, because I said that. Second walk of the day for Moose, and now it's Roseboro, 1 for 3. He's hit a triple. He's driven in 2 runs. He's got a sac fly. The pitch. Tough result. Ground ball, Richardson. He's going to go the short way to Kubek and retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 9th. This is it. Are we going to have Game 7 or not? 5-2 Dodger lead. Drysdale is going to try and go the route here. Howard, Blanchard, and Boyer due up. If anybody gets on, it'll be Reniff's spot, which will be a pinch hitter. Elston Howard is 0 for 3. Don Drysdale winds and deals. That's a patient result. And that is going to be rounded to Dick Tracewski at second. He throws to Skowron for out number 1 in the 9th. Now it's Blanchard, 2 for 3 with a home run in the 7th. The pitch from Drysdale. Tough result. Blanchard, ground ball, Tracewski. He plants, he throws to Skowron, and there's 2 down. Boyer is the last chance saloon for the Dodgers, for the Yankees. I'll get it right yet. Clete, 1 for 3. In the on-deck circle for the New York Yankees is Hector Lopez. He will bat for Reniff if Boyer can reach. The pitch to Cleat. Tough result. 73. Hit in the air. Center field. Willy Davis pounds the glove. And the Dodgers take Game 6. We have a stunning reversal in play. The Yankees, in our replay of the 1963 World Series, the Yankees take games 1, 2, and 3. The Dodgers take games 4, 5, and 6. Game 7 is next. Let's give you the totals. Dodgers 5 runs, 13 hits. Could have buried them, but didn't. 1, 2 errors, both by Drysdale. The Yankees 2 runs, 8 hits. They squandered opportunities as well, but not as many. And the Yankees committed no errors. The winning pitcher, Don Drysdale, he goes to 1-1 in the series. The losing pitcher, Jim Bouton, he falls to 1-1 in the series. Game 7, Sandy Koufax against Whitey Ford at the house that Ruth built. Hope you'll join me. Follow me on Twitter, KurtBerglund14, at KurtBerglund14. Join my Facebook page, Universal Baseball Association Lounge. And hey, check out Cards and Dice TV on YouTube. Good stuff. Hope you have a good day. So long, everybody.